Glass shatters. Tray crashes to marble. A small boy collapses right at my feet, choking on sobs, face turning blue in Le Chateau's chaos. Drunken suits step over him like trash. Cigar smoke burns my throat thick and heavy. Crystal clinks sharp like breaking bones. Heels slip on spilled wine, cold and sticky under my soles 3 feet from the bar. Tanya grabs my arm, nails digging in. Do it now, LaKeisha, or pack your locker. Kiss that man in the corner. Prove you got guts or hit the street. Her breath reeks of cheap gin. The crowd laughs, Rolexes flashing under chandeliers 20 feet away. I freeze. Job gone means rent due. Homeless again. Pulse hammers in my ears. The boy, Luca, though I don't know his name, clutches my ankle. His tiny chest heaves, eyes wild with panic. Nobody moves. Suits sip scotch, eyes sliding past. My hands shake but drop to his shoulders. Firm. Steady. Breathe with me, little man. In slow. Out slower. From those yard shifts after my ex cleaned me out, I know this calm. His gasp slow. Color returns to his cheeks. He grips my fingers tight, safe now. Tanya snarls closer. You deaf? Kiss him or you're fired. All eyes lock on the corner booth 30 feet back. Broad shoulders fill the shadows. Scar cuts his jaw clean. Eyes black as night hit mine. Power rolls off him. The whole room quiets. I stand, boy tucked behind my legs. Defiance burns hot in my chest. Screw this. Screw them all. I cross the floor. Marble chills my heels each step. Sandalwood cologne hits strong 5 feet out, mixed with leather. His gaze pins me. No smile. Just watch. Heart slams ribs. I lean in close, breath catching. Lips press his, soft at first, then hard with everything pent up. His hand slides to my waist. Electric jolt shoots through. Crowd gasps. Time stops 10 seconds. He rises slow, towering 6'4". Voice gravel low. She's with me. 2 men in black suits appear from nowhere, hands under jackets. Tanya stammers back. Luca clings to my skirt. The scarred man, Dorian, takes my hand firm. Black Escalade waits outside. Tires screech away into Chicago night. Before we start, make sure to hit like and subscribe. And really, I'm curious, where are you watching from? Drop your country name in the comments. I love seeing how far our stories travel. Would you have taken that dare? Tell me below. Street lights blur past. Dorian's thigh brushes mine in the leather seat. Warm. Heavy. Luca curls against me, asleep now. Phone buzzes in my pocket. Unknown number. Asterisk nice move. But you just stepped in deep. Asterisk my stomach drops. Rearview mirror shows headlights closing. Same black SUV from the restaurant. I was being followed. Door slams behind me. Studio apartment smells like burnt coffee and yesterday's takeout. Eviction notice crinkles under my shoe, yellow edges curling. $5,000 due tomorrow. Bills stack on the counter like bricks. I pace the 5-foot kitchen, phone hot in my palm. Google lights up. Dorian Voss, Chicago. Headlines scream, real estate kingpin. Allegations of rivals vanishing. Charges dropped every time. Photos show him stone-faced at galas, arm around politicians. Chills crawl my skin. Coffee scalds my tongue bitter black. What did I just do? Rachel calls. Voice cracks through speaker. LaKeisha! You kissed who? Dorian Voss? Girl, that's mafia talk. Bodies don't show up around him. Her words hit fast. Best friend since high school, she knows my mess. Victor's ghost hangs heavy. My ex who gambled our $50,000 inheritance on crypto scams, pawned my ring, dipped with some side chick. Left me scraping plates for tips. Phone buzzes again. Unknown. Asterisk smart kiss. But watch your back. Asterisk heart races. Curtain twitches. Black SUV idles across the street, tinted windows staring. Engine hums low. Dorian texts from a new number. Asterisk protection. Stay put. Asterisk protection? Or cage? Rachel FaceTimes. Her face fills screen, eyes wide in her barista apron. I told you. Pack and bounce to my couch. That man's bad news. Bills glare from the table. Rent man knocks tomorrow. No job, no roof. No more playing soft. I say. Voice steady. She sighs heavy. Your funeral. Escalade rolls up noon sharp. Dorian steps out, suit crisp black. Fills the doorway 6'4". Private work. 20 grand a month. Loyalty pays. Eyes lock mine, softer now. Heat rushes my face. SUV pulls alongside. Same one. But now it feels like shield, not threat. Rent clock ticks. I nod. Door shuts behind us. Noon pickup hits. But that SUV never left the curb. Elevator dings smooth. Penthouse doors slide open to marble floors gleaming endless. Lake Michigan crashes waves far below through glass walls 50 feet high. Cashmere throw drapes the couch soft as clouds, worth my whole rent. Champagne fizzes in crystal, bubbles dancing gold on my tongue sharp and sweet. Dorian pours steady. 50 grand monthly. Care for my legacy, Docs and the boy, Luca. Birkin bag thuds heavy on the counter, cash bundles spilling green. His hand brushes mine leaving the glass. Spark jumps skin to skin. Kitchen island cool under my palms, orchids scent fresh heavy nearby. Rachel blows up my phone. Hell no, LaKeisha. That's blood money. Dead ain't worth dying. Her voice echoes off marble. I pace to the window. Wind howls outside. 50 grand. Roof overhead. Victor's shadow fades. Det won this round, I say. She begs 10 minutes straight. I hang up. Surveillance feeds flicker on a wall screen. Cameras catch every angle outside. Protection, Dorian says low. His chest rises close, sandalwood back full force. Red flags wave, those headlines, the SUV. But hand on my back feels steady. Safe. I nod. Yes. Phone lights up. Victor's number after months dead. Asterisk saw you roll out with him, bitch. That money's mine. Asterisk fingers tighten on the glass. Crack runs the stem. Dorian's eyes narrow. Waves crash louder below. Car outside never left its spot. Loft door swings wide. River North skyline hits through floor-to-ceiling glass 30 feet tall. High ceilings echo my steps hollow. Maria stands there, apron crisp, eyes sharp testing. Welcome, Miss LaKeisha. Coffee steams perfect black on the counter, just how I take it. She nods slow. He picked right. First day sinks in. Fish out of water turns to solid ground. Luca peeks from the hall, 8 years old, eyes big from that night. You saved me, he whispers. We sit on the rug soft thick under us. He spills quiet. Parents gone in a car crash last year. Accident, he says. Fingers twist a toy truck wheels spinning fast. I steady his hands same as the restaurant. He leans in, safe. Maria watches from the kitchen 10 feet off. He needs you like this. Her smile warms real. Belonging clicks. Birkin sits waiting, cash heavy inside, monogram perfect. Dorian's note tucked, for the fire I saw, personal. Hits deep. Dorian walks in evening. Fills the room. Hand lands on my shoulder crossing the living room. Warm. Firm. Lingers 3 seconds too long. Canvas glows under loft lights warm gold. Dorian points at Picasso lines sharp. See the chaos there? Power in the mess. I lean close, shoulder brushing his. Like Goya fights back, dark turns gold. He turns slow. Eyes wide and impressed. You see it. Equals spark jumps air thick between us 2 feet apart. Weeks blur. Art talk over steak seared perfect, juice dripping hot. His voice drops low sharing brother trouble. Stole millions, sold family out to feds 5 years back. Wife gone same mess. Pain cracks his face raw 1 second. Then steel returns. Vulnerability hangs heavy. Hand reaches intentional. Fingers trace my arm slow from wrist to elbow. Skin heats instant. Breath catches sharp. Room shrinks to that touch. Heat builds slow burn. Whispers drift from the hall outside the door. Lips crash. Penthouse lights dim low. Dorian's mouth claims mine hard, tongue sweeping deep. Hands grip my waist tight, pulling flush against his chest solid under silk shirt. Breath hitches sharp. Room spins hot. Silk sheets rumple under us 5 feet from the glass wall, Lake Michigan black below. He pulls back 1 inch. Eyes burn into mine. I'm falling for you, LaKeisha. Words hang heavy. Heart slams ribs. Fingers tangle in his hair thick. Kiss reignites fiercer. Shirts hit floor soft thuds. Skin meets skin electric. Heat coils low belly. Legs wrap his waist strong. Intimacy builds wave after wave. Hands explore slow then urgent. Moans echo off high ceilings 20 feet up. Fade to rhythm, bodies locked, sweat slick, gasp sharp. Joy floods every inch. Peak hits shattering. Collapse tangled, breath sinks slow. Footsteps echo heavy down the hall outside the door. What would you risk for a moment like that? Hit the comments and share. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next story that hits hard with real lessons and chances to drop your thoughts below to fire up others. Fire crackles low in the fireplace. Dorian's face glows orange 10 feet across the rug. What do you really do? My voice cuts quiet. He stares flame steady. Empire runs deep. Protect what's mine. Rivals push, I push back harder. Necessary. Words land cold. Stomach twists tight. He turns eyes level. Blood on hands sometimes. But family stays safe. Details spill, deals in shadows, men who cross lines vanish clean. No lies. Weight sits heavy in his jaw clench. Room shrinks to that truth 5 feet between us. Guilt knots my throat. How many? Voice cracks. Enough. His hand covers mine firm. Rationalize hits. System broke first. Loyalty rare. Public date next night. Chicago elite parts like water at his nod. Arm links mine possessive. Flashbulbs pop 20 feet off. Deeper pull tugs chest. Love fights guilt head on. Phone rings sharp. Victor's voice growls. Coming for you both. Fist cracks across my cheek. Victor lunges wild eyes in the loft doorway. That cash is mine, bitch! Pain explodes hot. Blood tastes copper on lip. Guards tackle him down hard to marble 10 feet away. He thrashes spitting curses. Tanya steps from shadows behind, his side piece all along. Grudge boils her face twisted. Dorian storms in black suit ripped at sleeve. Movin' now. Full protection. Voice steel. Bags pack fast. Escalade speeds to main penthouse. Security triples, men at every door, eyes sharp. His arms wrap me tight that night. I love you. Words sink deep chest. Casual touches turn claims. Guards nod respect passing hall. Tanya's twist burns. Fed rivals her intel for months. Victor's slap echoes cheeks still swollen. Security cams blink red every corner. Gunshots rip night outside the windows. Screen flashes chaos. Live feed shows Dorian's convoy on Lakeshore Drive. Tires screech, glass shatters, bullets fly. Blood sprays dash 20 feet wide. Heart stops cold. Fingers grip remote knuckles white. Tanya gloats hacked video. Your man's done. Victor laughs behind her cheap motel walls. Door bangs open. Dorian stumbles in shirt soaked red at gut. Bruised knuckles drip slow on marble. Face pale sweat beads. Knife wound gapes ugly. I grab towels fast press hard. Blood soaks through warm sticky. Silence stretches 10 seconds his breath ragged mind frozen. Handled them. Voice gravel weak. I can live with this. I say steady. Eyes lock his pain raw. Guards drag and Victor begging, knees scraped. Tanya cuffed screaming. Brother alive, secret drops cold. Trap sprung clean. He drops to one knee slow. Ring box clicks open, diamond glints. Ring slides cool on my finger. Dorian's eyes hold mine steady, floor level. Rule this with me. Voice firm, now healed. Penthouse glows morning light gold through glass 50 feet high. 6 months flash. My art gallery packs crowds downtown, canvases sell fast. Luca hugs tight waist high. You fixed us. Maria nods, warm corner kitchen steaming coffee. Full circle hits. That first kiss echoes, defiance turned empire. Success stacks, cash flows legit, threats dust. Victor and Tanya gone quiet. Triumph swells chest full. Best choice locked in. Burner phone buzzes table. Unknown light screen. Brothers coming for the ring. Shadow hangs one last tick. Did you see that twist coming? Subscribe and smash notifications. You won't miss the next story packed with fire lessons and real talk. Drop your thoughts and comments to spark others up. What's your biggest dare ever?